Our delicious purple friend is back for another episode of the Ube series, Ube Boba milk tea and Ube lattes. Okay, so I'll show you how to make it with both the real ube root and with the ube extract. The first drink we're gonna work on is with the real ube root to make an Ube Boba milk tea. You can make these drinks either hot or iced, depending on your preference. For these recipes, I'll do them iced. First things first, take a blender. We're gonna just throw everything in a blender to make it way quicker and way easier to make. First thing you're gonna need is a 1/4 cup of purple yam. I boiled this until it was soft enough to mash. Luckily, I went to my local Vietnamese supermarket and they had peeled purple yam. This is peeled ube. So all I had to do was throw it in a boiling pot for 10 to 15 minutes until it was soft enough to mash. Throw the 1/4 cup of ube in your blender. Next thing we're gonna throw in there is 1 cup of almond milk or an alternative milk of your choice. You can use real milk if you want. Next, add your sweetener. You can add 1/2 tablespoon of agave syrup, maple syrup, honey, any sweetener you want. I'm using agave syrup, and you can add more or less depending on your taste. For me, I'm only adding 1/2 tablespoon because to me that's sweet enough, and I always try to just lessen the sugar intake that I have per day. You can always add more though if it's not sweet enough for you. It's totally up to you. Okay, and then I just grabbed a few ice cubes from my freezer and I'm just gonna throw it in this drink. This part is optional, but I want it to be a little slushy, just a little bit. All right, and then secure the lid and just start blending away. Ooh, there's that familiar purple color we're used to, but it is lighter because I put that almond milk in there. Next thing you're gonna do is just pour this into a glass. All right, so we're not done with that yet, but we're gonna set it aside. We're gonna add all the boba later once we're done with all of our drink variations. Next, we'll make it the easier way, which is with ube extract. It's similar to the first way that we did it, except instead of the ube root, we're gonna use ube extract instead. So let's start off with 1 cup of our almond milk.
No!
Next, let's add 1/2 tablespoon or 1 tablespoon of your sweetener of choice. I'm using the agave syrup again. And then we're gonna take 1/2 teaspoon of our ube extract.
There you go.
And then once again, grab a handful of ice and throw it in there. Secure the lid and blend away. Awesome. As you can see, this one has a much darker color because of the ube extract. And we'll set this aside. So those are 2 very easy ways to make Ube Boba milk tea. So simple, right? What if your basic side is calling out #fall, #Uggs, #Ube spice latte? All right, it's super easy to make ube spice latte at home as long as you have the spices. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the extract recipe from earlier and just add spices and coffee to it. Okay, let's do this again. Take your blender, 1 cup of almond milk. Since there will be coffee in this drink, I'm gonna bump up the sweetener to 1 tablespoon since the coffee will be a little bit more bitter. Then we'll take the ube extract again and take 1/2 teaspoon. Next, we're gonna add 1 heaping teaspoon of instant coffee to this mix. You can add a little bit more depending on how strong you want it. For the record, I'm not a huge fan of instant coffee, but I don't have an espresso machine at home, and if you do, you can go ahead and just take 1 shot of espresso and put it in this drink instead of the teaspoon of instant coffee. I would probably prefer the espresso. It'll probably taste a lot better, but this way is also a lot quicker to whip up. Last but not least, take 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin spice mix. This you can either buy at the store or you can make it at home. The recipe for pumpkin spice mix will be in the description below. This blend of spices is called pumpkin spice, but really you can throw it on anything. Since ube is almost like pumpkin and like sweet potato, we can just throw it in there and get a similar type of flavor. Oops, almost forgot. Don't forget your handful of ice. And then we're just gonna blitz this up just like the other drinks.
Ooh.
It smells like Starbucks during the fall. Whoa, what a huge difference. You got the full spectrum of purple here. So the last thing we're gonna do is add boba to our drinks. Now this is completely optional. It's up to you if you wanna do this. So the boba kind of has like little tiny white speck in the middle, which some people might think it's uncooked, but I tried it and it's totally fine. Wow, which one should we try first? I think I'm gonna call on a helper to help me try these because I can't drink all of this myself. Okay, so here's Doug. He's gonna be helping me try these 3 drinks. He does not know which one's which, so I get to see which one he really likes without him knowing what's inside.
I'll take the one closest to me.
Okay, it's kind of frothy because we put it through a blender.
It tastes like coffee. Dark coffee.
You can't taste the pumpkin spice?
Oh, that's what that flavor is.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Try the next one.
I like that one. I can definitely taste the ube. This one tastes like the most like a milk tea you'd buy at a shop. I can even feel like the texture, the starches of the ube, which is really nice.
Interesting. Okay, you wanna try that one?
Yeah. Ooh, I like that one. It seems less sweet. It feels heartier, like I'm drinking like a smoothie.
Right, like a breakfast or something.
But I do taste the ube and I do get that same ube texture.
Okay, so which one do you like the best?
Probably this one.
Why?
With the boba, I kind of already geared towards milk teas, so that one kind of tastes the most like something that I might order at a milk tea shop.
Okay. Well, let me try them. This one's like very milky and creamy. Yep, I taste a lot more ube in that one. I like the last one just because I like coffee and I like the spices in here. So this last one is actually Ube Spice Latte. So there's coffee in here, there's pumpkin spice, and then there's Ube Extract. The second one has Ube Extract in it, and then the first one has no Ube Extract and it just uses the actual ube. I think that starchy thing you're thinking about might just be crushed ice.
Could be.
Yeah.
I think this first one would be really good warm.
Oh, okay.
Or like hot.
You can just drink all of it if you want. You can like take it with you. Okay, so now you know what we ended up liking. Which one do you think you would choose? Would you choose the ube milk tea with the real ube milk tea with just the extract, or ube spice latte? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!